Hi, this is Jason Hoff with JaCor. We're here today at a Schweiss bifold door replacing the bottom seal. At this point we removed the bottom seal from the door. We cleaned off the steel across the bottom. We applied our high strength double back installation tape to the bottom of the structure, and then we came back and put our 1/8 by 12 inch wide seal across the bottom. The edge of the seal is almost to the back side of this square tube. It runs all the way down to the end of the door. So our next step is we're going to put another piece of double back tape to the back side of this rubber and then fold this seal up into teardrop. Now we're just unpeeling the tape, the double back tape. All right, we have the double back tape on. The next step is we're going to fold the other edge of the rubber to the tape to make a teardrop. So that's all you're going to do is just line the two edges up, and the tape will hold the rubber as you make your way across. We've had the double back tape and the seal wrapped back around it. We're going to screw in the galvanized retainers. They have the holes 14 inches on center. There's a little angle in there, so you just line up that angle of the retainer with the edge of the rubber, and then just using the Tech 5 fasteners, just screw it into the bottom of the door. We've got the retainer started with the Tech 5 fasteners. We're just going to work our way across, screwing each one of them in. And that will hold it nice and firm. They'll never come out of there, and these are galvanized so they won't rust when the door is up against the ground. So we got the bottom seal attached in the teardrop shape. We just lined all the retainers up, screwed them in, butted them one after another all the way across the opening, and stopped it just short of the hinge. Okay, so we have our bottom seal attached. We stopped the bottom teardrop short of the hinge on the end of the bifold door, and now we're going to take a piece of 12 by 12 inch seal. This is just cut off from the seal it came with. We're going to stick it underneath this drip flash and actually pop-rivet it right to the bottom side of the drip flash. From there we'll pull it back to the inside and notch around the hinge. So I'll get this pop-riveted and then we'll show you the back side. Right, so we've pop-riveted the outside trim flash. It's attached, and now we're going to notch on the inside here around this hinge. So I usually just hold it up so it's straight like that, and then mark your hinge. And then also there's a wheel on the outside that you'll need to trim around as well. Usually I just go down as far as I do to get around this for the wheel as well. So once you have it trimmed, you can check to see how well it fits. So this is still hitting, so that's all I'm going to do is trim a little bit further to make the notch a little longer. You want this so you're not lifting up the hinge off the flange of this column. So once you have that, then you're all set. Alright, the next step, we're just going to put a little piece of tape here to hold the seal. Attach it right there. And maybe another piece right here. Usually this sticks pretty well. Just tear off the backing on both. And then pull your seal up. Stick it to the tape. This has an extra little piece of flashing on the edge. Push that one up. Once you have it stuck on there, now we'll cut a chunk of retainer and attach it right to the seal to hold it in place. Alright, we've screwed in the retainer to this side, and on this side there's a piece of trim here, and we screwed it into this side. So now it seals up around this hinge. From here we're going to stick the insulation on the outside to close off the end. Alright, so we took some regular pipe foam. We cut about 3 sections off and then used some electrical tape. We have it in like this, so it's kind of a nice tight round cylinder. And then here's the seal that we formed up. So we're just going to stick that into the end here all the way to close off that. And usually then what we do is we'll just spray a little spray foam in there to keep it tight.